Hey everyone, welcome back to day 9 of the Manifestation Activation Challenge. Today we are talking about scripting for wealth and abundance. Scripting just happens to be one of my favorite tools, so I'm super excited to jump right in. If you have never used scripting as a tool to manifest, you are going to get so much out of this video. So what is scripting? It's a powerful way to train our mind into our new reality. Writing your life as if you're already living your dream life. You've got the amount of money that you want in your bank account. You're living in your dream home. You've got your dream relationships. You're traveling the world. Whatever that looks like for you, when you script it out, it's as if you're writing a novel on your life. But you want to keep it short. You don't want an entire novel. You want a short version that you can read every day and a long version that you could read maybe once a week. What we're doing is we're retraining our subconscious mind to this new reality. Think of it as writing a journal for the life that you've lived. So you're looking back from your future over the life that you've created. I like to go 3 years out. The reason I go 3 years out is your mind cannot wrap around creating your dream life in 6 months, but it can wrap around the idea of, oh yeah, 3 years from now, I could be living that life. Scripting works because it aligns your vibration, your frequency with the wealth, with the lifestyle that you're looking to create. You reprogram your subconscious mind. Remember, we're removing those old stories. We're discovering those old paradigms. We're installing new paradigms, new stories of our life. It helps us to create clarity on the life that we would love to be living, not just what we're settling for, but what we would really love to live. And if you do it right, it evokes powerful emotions. Remember, we talked about this earlier in the challenge. The feeling is the secret. So we're evoking those emotions, those feelings that we're living that life right now. In today's challenge, I've included a scripting PDF to help you write this out with clarity so that you're writing it in the present tense. You're using positive words. And when I say present tense, I mean we're writing it as if we're living that life right now. We have that amount of money in our bank. Now, I know for this 14-day challenge, we're writing out how much we want to create during this challenge, but have fun with this. Go play with this and write this out for your 3-year vision. Go big on this. You want to write a life that when you look back, when you lay your head on the pillow for the very last time, there's no regrets. Like you went for it and you went for it big time. You did all the things that you had dreamed of doing. So you write it in present tense. You bring in the 5 senses. You want that feeling tone. You want that excitement. You want that emotion. And you want to be specific. Instead of saying, I want a lot of money, how much money is that for you? How much money exactly do you have in your bank account? How much money do you have coming in every month? So you want to be specific. Instead of just saying, I have a lot of money, or I have an abundance of money. You want to say exactly how much do you have in the bank? How much do you have coming in every month? What kind of home do you live in? Are you living in an oceanfront home? What country are you living in? Are you traveling? Be very specific. If you're someone who loves cars, write down exactly what cars are you driving? How do you spend your money? If you're someone who loves brand names, what type of brand names do you have in your closet? Do you have a housekeeper? Do you have someone who takes care of your beautiful gardens? Really get down to detail. Then infuse everything with gratitude. Gratitude is the highest vibration, the highest frequency you can be in. So you really want to get into the gratitude of how much you love the home that you're living in, how much you love the life that you have. You're so grateful for your beautiful wardrobe. You're grateful for the friendships and for the relationships that you have in your life. Infuse everything with gratitude. Remember, gratitude is the highest frequency you can be in. When you're reading your script, you want to read it with emotion and with belief. Remember, we're reprogramming the subconscious mind. We're basically hypnotizing ourselves to feel as if we're living in that life right now. You want something short enough? You want to do a 1-page maybe that you can read every day, maybe every evening before you go to bed, and again in the morning if you have time. And the longer version that you can read at least once a week, record it, and listen to your life story in your voice. So when you're writing your life script, You don't want to say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm pain free. No, you would turn that around. I am in the best health of my life. I am so grateful to have vitality and energy. You see how that's such a different feeling. We don't want any negatives in our life script. So, an example of this, I am so overwhelmingly grateful to wake up in my dream home every day, to know that I have over $1 million in my bank account. My bank account is overflowing and money flows effortlessly into my life every single day. I love that I'm able to tithe to my favorite charity, fill in the blank what that might be. And every day, new opportunities come into my life. That's what scripting around abundance looks like. Now, that's a very short version, but you see how I read that with intensity and with emotion. That's what we want. We want that feeling of emotion infused in every word. So today's exercise is two-part. First, I want you to write the short version of what does it look like with the money that you've manifested in the last 2 weeks in your life. Now, I don't know if that's 500, 1,000, 5,000. That's up to you. Write that out. It could just be a paragraph. Then what I really want you to write out is the short version of what your life 3 years from now looks like. And over the next week or so, you can write out that longer version. In fact, I'm going to host a masterclass on scripting your life, becoming her or him, becoming that person who's living that life right now. Remember, you're not just writing, you're shifting your vibration, you're shifting your frequency. This is something that you can pick up every day and shift your frequency instantly, especially in the mornings. Imagine every morning you wake up and you read this script of your life and you shift your frequency and you go into the day and you are that person right now. You're walking with your head a little higher. You're more confident. You're speaking more confidently. You know that this is your life. There is no doubt that this is your life. We're shifting into abundance. We're shifting into wealth and we're attracting more money. We become that magnetic field for wealth and abundance. So for those of you who are tuning in for the first time to this channel, my name is Mindy. I help women and some men all over the world shift their energy, break through those emotional blocks and those limiting beliefs so that they can manifest a life that they absolutely love. We have an amazing school community. The link is below. You can join our 14-day manifestation challenge. It's absolutely free, and step into the frequency of abundance. If you want to create a life that you absolutely love, it's all about the feeling. It's all about the energy. So join us over in school. I look forward to seeing you there.